Welcome back. I am A Friendly Pest, and today I'm playing Witcher 3. Playing this on my PC and using OBS to stream it poorly because I don't know what I'm doing. It is Sunday morning. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Today's a good day to rest, prepare yourself for the week ahead. This will be kind of brief stream. Just had a little time this morning with nothing else to do, and then I will have other things I need to do. So, just ease into the day with my coffee and a little Witcher 3 and see if anybody wants to hang out, and then we'll move forward. I'll be publishing a VR video on Monday, just a VR boxing video. Not my bread and butter content, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. And then hopefully I'll be able to put a video out, let's say, once a week after that going forward. Oh no. Big dog. Oh my. That went better than it should have. Funny is I'm like not really motivated to make content, and then I watch some like other content and it irritates me into being motivated to make content again. Look at that. That tree was just barely tall enough to get that task done. Let's move along our sword away. It's a strange beauty to this game. Look at this. Let's just take it in for a second. The color palette, you know what I mean? Some people would argue that it's kind of drab, but there's a richness to these kind of drab colors too, you know? It's not just gray the way the sun hits the grass and the trees. It's kind of a beautiful game in its own way. What are those? They look kind of mean. He was tough. Pretty fun fight, though. Focus up there for a minute. Alright. There's a monster nest down here somewhere. We better deal with that before we try to meditate or something. Just gonna run around and do some side quests.
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
Not anymore. Okay, one more thing to loot that we missed somewhere in here. There it is. Okay, and we'll meditate. We'll continue on. Getting, that might have been my destination actually, so let's have a look. Yeah, it was. We'll move on to the next one. Just hitting points of interest today, which is my favorite way to play the game actually. At least whenever I don't have time for heavy dialogue and thoughtful conversation. Go explore, find stuff to sell, make some money, get some XP. Looks like another monster nest, so not what I wanted, but it'll do.
Not your lucky day.
Having a hard time here. There we got one. Whiffed. All right. Beautiful. And then the big one. Had way more success parrying there instead of the dive roll. The dive roll in this game is great, but it does kind of carry you out of range, and then it's difficult to close that gap before the enemy resets and counters. So timing the parry is probably the best route to go if the attack's not too heavy. And then all this stuff I'm collecting can be used in like alchemy or sold and stuff like that. I don't know much about the alchemy in this game. It's like there's levels and layers to this game that I've never even kind of broached, that I think would be very interesting if I ever took the time, but also wasn't necessary for me to master when I initially beat the game. So I think that's also kind of a cool aspect of the game, that you can sort of play it a little bit the way you want to play it and still at least have enough success to beat the game. So probably another monster nest, which is a little unfortunate. I was hoping for some variety in these. Beautiful. It's a great shot. I like the combat in this game. I know it when it came out, people hated the combat. I don't know why. I think it's great. It feels great. It's fun. It's fast. Whatever, you know?
Show me what you got.
Ooh, too many, too many. We're gonna switch to fire. Wow. Beautiful. Like, how could you go through that and say the combat's not good? You know what I mean? It's crazy. That was great. The point of the game is to be a good time, and that's a good time.
Surface here.
Then that's a good combat system. So 3 nests kind of in a row. Not what I had in mind, but that's okay. Talk about life a little bit lately. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm building a retro room for poor bro. Held on to his little roll of whatever it was all the way to the end. Like, most modern games don't really interest me these days. There are exceptions to that. Look at that. There's just a field of them out there. Just all monster nests. We'll hit that. I don't want to get too far south. Maybe we'll just run over here and get these first, because I don't want to get too far south. And then we can circle back over and down. I want to get them all, you know? I think we're good. We don't need to meditate. We're not perfect, but it should be good enough. So, kind of lost interest in most modern games. I consider this a modern game, and also one of my favorite games ever. But this is a very different game than like the stuff that's coming out now. I don't like the vibe of most new games, right? I don't like the humor. I don't like the art style. I don't like the aspects of the game that the developers are like focused on. Like, I know it sounds silly, but if you look back at like 2013, 2014 games, which, you know, I still consider those modern games, but like the focus of the developer was on NPC count, complex NPC behavior, movement mechanics, right? Offloading stuff to servers so that you could have higher NPC counts and more complex behavior. Weird stuff like that. And then making more things interactable. more things have advanced physics. Like, that was the focus. That was the selling point. And then if you look at games now, like, they've completely abandoned all that. You've got far fewer NPC counts. The behavior is, some games that are literally just placeholders that you can't interact with, that stand there and rerun a canned animation at best. And then the art style, I don't know, it just, like, look at the art style of this game. Look, even as old as it is, and this is not like the most beautiful area in the game, it's fantastic. And the, oh my, that is big and bad and tough. And I don't know if it'll fall for my tricks, but we'll attempt it. We'll attempt it. I think the stuff that developers used to focus on just vibed with me better than the stuff that they focus on now. Oh, that's big though. I don't know. I think we're running away. Put your sword away and run, bro. Yeah. Run away, bro. Oh, it's flying after me. So the mind trick didn't work. We are getting out of town. That's what we're doing. Run, Geralt, bro. No, put your sword away and run, bro. This is a problem. Yeah, I can't even hurt this guy. We'll try. I can't outrun him. Unfortunately, the mind trick isn't working. So, we'll concentrate on damage reduction.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I think we can beat him. Just gotta play patient. Land move. And move. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty clean win. Don't talk too soon. Stupid trees. It's okay.
Time to end this.
You know, that really went pretty well. Maybe we can clear the other one and blow up the nest. There's a big cave right there, too. It'll be worth checking out at some point, maybe. I don't have a ton of free time this morning. Could play for about another half an hour. Try to make the most of it. Anyway, kind of looking at new games, trying to decide, like, what piques my interest. They have not lately. I will say Death Stranding 2, I never completely played the first one. I only played like a couple hours of it, and it was weird, and it was interesting, and it was kind of cool, and I'll probably go back to that. And if I get invested and I make it through that, then I'll look hard at Death Stranding 2. Because there's something about that game that, even though it's like a really weird game...
Need to destroy it.
Alright. Take out the nest real quick. There's 2 nests. Alright, bro.
Lost your nerve?
These aren't too bad. Like, the attack patterns on them are... Tell you what, that's twice where I've gone for the crossbow and it wasn't reloaded and I didn't know it.
Not bad.
One more, one more.
More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests.
Handled. Oh, what? Oh, well, that's not ideal.
Royal Wyvern. Lucky me.
I would have meditated prior if I'd have known this was going to be a thing. Just fight patient here.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, come on, close the distance, close the distance. One more, one more. Back out. It's going well. Come on. Well. Close distance, close distance. Come on. Ah. It's not going well.
Time to end this.
Come on. Come on, one more.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal Wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty, I reckon. Attacking those traveling the road.
Knocked over our wagon, then chased us to the cave. We ran like hell, near lost our legs on the way.
What do they call ye, master?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
So I apparently, like, accidentally stumbled across a Witcher quest that I didn't know. Nice. Collect reward. So, I'm gonna go ahead and meditate, get our stuff back, check inventory, and then we'll go find the turn-in for that quest that we just accidentally did. See if we got anything. A better silver sword. Everything else is gonna be... yeah. I should put some, like, runes in these weapons, but... Sign intensity, burn or stun. And then I got these down here. Stagger. Armor piercing, that would be good, actually. Attack power is always good. Let's increase the base attack power. Put it on the... and... shoot. Which one? I like the armor piercing. And I'm gonna go with the freeze. And on this sword, we'll keep it simple. Good enough. What we got here for armor? Stuff I don't really use. Use that though. Go ahead and use that. Nice. So we've dinged level 13, and I haven't placed any points in a good while. But that's okay. Not really worried about it. We'll make some more headway. Go do this turn-in. Enjoy the sunset. It's a great game. Just kind of running around doing random points of interest this morning to waste time. Ease into the day, drink my coffee, play some Witcher 3, hang out with anybody that wants to hang out. Yep.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Why are we fighting barehanded? Okay. Happy Sunday to anybody tuning into the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully you're having success in the things you want to have success in, that you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Sunday is a day of rest. Wow, everybody having a rough time around here. Set yourself up for success for the week ahead. Hopefully you have a good week ahead.
Greetings.
Found your friends.
I found your friends.
I have spoken to him. They're too damn bad Tom Hill didn't make it. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
We got paid. Nice. Chunk of experience points. Beautiful. XP is hard to come by. That's a lot of money, too. So that was considered, you know, a fairly high-level quest. Compared to my character, anyway. I'm only like level 13. Those mobs were 21s. Move down here and get this. This goes to show that I have no idea, really, what level I should be to take on certain quests. It's all good. I started to talk about this and I got distracted by all the stuff going on. I plan on making some progress on my retro room today, which what I'm doing is I'm refinishing a section of my basement. I have an unfinished basement. I'm refinishing a room down there, and then I'm going to organize my retro game collection on shelves, etc. Set up an old CRT down there, some regular bandits we'll deal with in a minute, but I'll be able to go down there and play a bunch of games that I haven't played in a very long time, or find hit titles from old consoles that I didn't play because I spent most of my gaming time playing Halo. So this retro room is going to be this cool place set up where I can do that, and I'm excited about it. That's what I've been working on just as a hobby for peace of mind lately. Well, let's go.
What? Lost your nerve?
Sorry about your dog. Oh, man. Sorry, I was doing a glory kill, so I took a shot for no reason.
Don't let him touch his brand. You'll never learn.
Ah, man. Not sporting like, but get down there and get that guy. Take the long way down. One thing I've learned about this game, Geralt doesn't like fall damage. There's no easy way out of this weird room. There we go. That'll work. Oh, come on. Let me out. Let me out, bro. I can get out this way. We're doing silly stuff all of a sudden, but that's okay. It's gonna work out.
Shut up and fight.
What? This guy's out here this whole time?
As it should have.
A little excessive, but we got him. Alright. Let's clean up, have some looting. Sorry about the dogs. Let's see. Let's get back inside and see what we can find. That's where the bulk of the loot's gonna be. So look around. Diagrams, manuscripts. Feel like there's something else here. Maybe it's upstairs. I still got a search area on my mini map. That must have been it. And we're encumbered. So. Alright. Let's dump something. Get rid of these. I don't think they're worth much. They're not that heavy, though. Unfortunately. Alright, we're back on weight. We need to go somewhere and sell. I don't know if there's merchants in Bennick. Last time I wanted to sell, I had to go to like a big town. We'll check Bennick first. But I'm in the mood to just explore around a little bit anyway, so it's all good. If we can get down safely, we'll be on our way. I am excited. I am excited about the retro room. There was a time, like, grew up very poor, and we had a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo. You know, my first system was the Atari 2600, and I had a handful of games for every system. There was a time when that was a thing. Like, I even remember whenever, even as early as when I got rid of my, I moved on from the Xbox 360, I only had like 10 games for that thing. You know what I mean? It's like some random dead lady. It's not like now, where there's like literally thousands of games available, depending on the platform, immediately and digitally, and they go on sale all the time and stuff. Like, used to, real talk, used to, this is the town. Let's see, I doubt there's a merchant here, but we'll have a look. We can fast travel somewhere if we need to. Like, you had to go to like garage sales and rummage sales to try to find used games, try to find used Nintendo games. And like, literally, it's gonna sound crazy, literally when I was little, the internet didn't even exist, right? So like, now you got this thing in your pocket, you push a button, bang, it's all locked up and stuff. All the information in the world's available at your fingertips, right? Literally wasn't a thing when I was young. Like, cell phones weren't a thing. The internet wasn't a thing. Like, I know I'm old, but, like, I'm just trying to explain for the sake of it so you can understand my reality growing up. We had, like, magazines that we would find or that our friends would have, and you would read about games in those magazines, or word of mouth at school, or, like, we had to communicate with our faces. It's not like now where you can get online and know, like, every game that's coming out when it's coming out, read about it, watch gameplay on it, have, like, massive amounts of reviews available, impressions, live footage of people playing and answering your questions about those games. Like, didn't have that. Literally looked at the box art, read the back of the box, and if you could afford it, you bought it, or you found it at a rummage sale based entirely by the art on the cartridge. You bought it and you tried it. This is a long-winded way of saying, like, there's a bunch of games from classic systems that I never played that are considered great games. And then Halo eventually came out. This is a long story, and I'm telling it in a long way. Halo eventually came out, and it was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen or played. And that's kind of all I played after that for like 20 years. I played Halo. I was a Halo guy. I bought the system that had Halo, and I played Halo. And I missed so much that now that I've kind of lost interest in Halo, and I'm, like, sort of aware of the stuff that I missed. I want to go back and play all those games that I didn't play, and I'm building a room to do that. That's going to be the function of the retro room. I finally got that out. It took me a long time to say that. We got some selling to do.
Show me what you have.
I'm excited about it, though. I got a CRT down there. It's going to be great. Alright, this guy's got 323 money, so we need to sell, like, as much weight as we can. I'm not going to carry that around just because eventually it'll be better. Oh wow, that's apparently valuable. But this stuff isn't. Alright, can we sell anything else? We can get that one out. Can't sell the Moonblade because bro ran out of money. And he's not into buying, like, junk and other. So we'll try to find a different store that we can sell some junk and other. Actually, we'll go ahead and repair our stuff as well. Great. And then, yeah, unfortunately, he still doesn't have enough money. Okay, let's see if we can find another store.
So,
The card game in this is actually really good, Gwent. There was a spin-off, I don't know if it's still available. It was a spin-off card game you could play independent of this game called Gwent. It came out later, and I enjoyed that as well. I haven't messed with Gwent much on this playthrough, so I don't like having any good cards, etc. Quiet down. Quiet down. Try to find some more merchants.
Honor in the fatherland.
It's a beautiful game with the stained glass. Look at that. It's beautiful. Like, the brick texture's a little old, admittedly. But the game holds up. This is not a new game. This is an old game. Crawl back on the rock. Everybody's so confident. Beautiful. Speaking of confidence, did anybody watch the UFC card last night? I only buy them if I have, like, 2 or 3 people over and we can, like, share the cost. Because pay-per-view cards are so expensive now, I just don't feel like it's worth it. And also, they take place so late in the day, and I'm a day shift guy. So, like, we'll go to the bar and see if they'll buy the junk. I get up early in the morning, so I don't want to stay up real late and wreck my sleep schedule over a fight card. But I did watch some of the prelims, which are free. Let me talk to you. No. Anyway, it seemed like a really great fight card. I'm just curious if anybody watched it, what they thought. Alright, not much. I bet it smells really interesting in this environment. Like, you got this combination of sweat and poor hygiene mixed with, like, baked breads and hoppy beers and then, like, roasted meats. I bet it's really a really special aroma. Except that guy. Except him. Wow, he's a disgusting creature. Alright. Let's see if there's a different merchant this way, and eventually we'll head back out.
They found another corpse yesterday. Drained to the last drop. Not an ounce of blood left.
Talking about vampires around here.
Stay out of my way.
Everybody's so confident. Anyway, by all accounts, it seems like it was a really good fight card. Like, had some really good fights, some important fights, some good action. Once in a while, MMA can be like the most boring sport on earth, and once in a while, it can be really great.
Crawl back on.
All right, everybody talking smack. It's starting to bother me a little bit. All right, I covered a lot of. Man, there's so many points of interest. I guess we'll run out west and start exploring that northern area. I was down here. It's like part of me wants to go back down there and keep working that. Man, there's so much. There's so much to do. Wow, look at all that. There's so many points of interest. That's insane. We've nearly cleared this area, though. I do think I want to go back down there and yeah, let's go down there and keep clearing that area. I find a signpost so we can travel. Like, as much as traditionally I would prefer to run everywhere I go, I'm not gonna run all the way down there. We'll just fast travel real quick and be about it. Set us a waypoint, away we go. Out there in the bog, probably lots of noxious gas. I'm almost out of time for today, so we'll just do another point of interest or two. We'll call it. I gotta get cleaned up, things to do. Make some progress on that room. Try to go visit my parents. Ooh, something, what is it? Want to make the most of the day. A brief and violent engagement there. Snoop these buildings. I feel like I kinda... Like, yesterday wasn't a waste. Like, I recorded a video, I did some streaming, figured out some software. I did some exercise. But also, I don't feel like I got the most of yesterday. Like, I left quite a bit on the table, and I've been doing that a lot lately. For what it's worth, real talk, I've been kind of like down. You know? I was really locked in, and I was exercising every day as much as I wanted to for like 2 months. I mean, I was locked in. What is that nasty bog monster? Oh, it's one of these stupid witches. Oh, you gotta burn them. You gotta burn them. They're nasty. Fortunately, the mind trick works on them. Relatively easy kill because of that. Like, if they get loose on you, they can do a lot of damage. It is not good. Fortunately, that was easy work. Man, what a beautiful scene. The music in this game is so good. The animations, I love the color palette, just fantastic. The water, the reflections. What a masterwork of a game. Anyway, so I was feeling great. I was locked in, and I was exercising a lot. There's another one of them. And then I got injured. Ow. I'm stuck. That's gonna slow me out. Come on, come on, come on. Put the damage down, put the damage down. Oh, my augment actually procced and caused burning. That was great. Look at the way the corpse floats in the water. A lot of little detail in this game. It's great. Is this modded? No, this is just the vanilla, like, full version of the game. It has all the DLC and stuff. I didn't even know... Well, I guess it makes sense that there's mods for this game, but I've never looked into them at all. So I don't know anything about the mods. I'll keep going this way. By your reaction, I'm assuming that there's some cool mods. I'll look into them. I didn't know anything about that. I'll look into it, though. Looked so good for a second, I thought it was actually modded. Okay, so like more visual mods or like content mods? It's a great game. It's a great game. I agree with you. No, I'll look into it. It never occurred to me. Like, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my second favorite game of all time. I love this game. And I played all the DLC, and for some reason it never occurred to me that I should mod this game to have more content to play. So you know what, I'm gonna look into that. That's a great suggestion. I'm gonna meditate real quick before we continue on. Like other games that I thoroughly enjoyed whenever I ran out of content, I had like the wherewithal to mod them. Oh no! Let's see, I'm gonna read some comments here. Got interested recently after a long time. Now YouTube's recommending me Witcher content again. Yeah, mine too. Used to play it back in 2017. It's a great game. I don't know. Whenever I don't know what else I want to play, I go back to this game. And I always have a good time. And like right now, I'm just running around to the points of interest on the map, like this here. And like that's fun for me. And I'm kind of avoiding the main story for now and just running around and doing this in the level zones that I'm powerful enough to occupy. But like when I'm not in the mood for other games, this game is always great. And then I saw, you know, they had that Witcher 4 demo recently, which, oh wow, look at that. That's a mess down there. This is going to be bad. I'm going to have to concentrate up here as I run into a hit. At least they're not like super high level. Like this shouldn't be too bad as they knock me flying. One more, one more, one more. Beautiful. Well, let's go. After I finish fighting these, I'll be able to talk again. Great music. So they had that, like, Witcher 4 tech demo, which, you know, after the fact found out that it wasn't actually Witcher 4. It was just, like, a demo made with the new engine to showcase what the new engine was going to be able to do, and it wasn't like necessarily representative of the final product of the game. Nevertheless, it looked amazing, and it's kind of got me wanting to play around in this game again, which despite the fact it's an old game, still looks really good. So I'm excited about Witcher 4. I know there's some like controversy about this or that or whatever regarding it. I like this game so much that I'll hear nothing else, and I'm very excited about the next one. Are you on console or PC with controller? I'm afraid mods are only available on PC. Yeah, I'm playing the PC version using a gamepad because I like the way it smooths out the camera for streaming, and also I've gamed so much on a gamepad that it's just kind of my go-to comfort way to play games. How far away from our destination are we, and why is there a horse out here? Oh, there's a cave. I'm not really interested in the cave right now, but there's a place of power we'll get on the way. I won't be streaming long. Let's see, about... Oh no, I'm basically out of time.
A place of power.
To get this place of power and then run back to a center spot and save. I got some stuff I have to do today that's on a time schedule, so I can't play much longer. Actually, many mods. I will look into it. I will look into it. It's a great suggestion, and I don't know why I never thought of it before, because I do love this game, and I found all the points of interest in the entire world map on a different playthrough. I did all the DLC, I played through all the story, and I loved it, and I still wanted more, and I ran out of content, and for some reason, I never thought about modding the game, so I'm definitely going to look at it. Thought I was using visual mods. No, it's a pretty good PC, and I've got the graphics turned up pretty high, so there's no visual mods. This is just the way the game looks. It does look better than a lot of new releases. And it's not just, I mean, it's got a vibe. Look at that. Like the animation and the color palette and the music, and it's just great. They just nailed it, you know? It looks great. What a beautiful old game. And like, games don't really need to look better than this. Like, I know the new Unreal Engine 5 and whatever version of that's coming out, they're going to look better, and they're going to look generationally better than this. But this looks great. And this game will also run on a potato these days. You know what I mean? Like, you can get a Steam Deck, and this game is playable at 60 frames per second. That's crazy, because when this game came out on console originally, it barely ran at 30 FPS, and it chugged. So, I don't know. Actually, I'm okay if games don't look better than this, because you can play them on anything, and like even handheld. I'm gonna get on a tangent and I'll talk for hours. So I got to get going. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, though. The first person today that dropped in, and I know I don't stream very much. This is more of a VR channel where I do VR content pre-recorded, and then upload it after the fact. Don't stream live. But lately I've been kind of in the mood to share some free time with people and hang out and play old games I like to play, even if they're not VR games. So I appreciate you dropping by, but I've got to get going. Hopefully you have a good Sunday. Hopefully you got some fun weekend plans. Hopefully you spend your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.